Wit Studio just apologized. They replaced an entire anime opening. And they're not the first studio to do it this year. They're just the latest. What's up? Pip the Pencil here from Elite Animation Academy. And the anime industry is having a moment right now. And almost nobody outside Japan is talking about it. So let's go! April 4th. New season of Ascendance of a Bookworm hits Crunchyroll. Wit Studio handling it. These are the Attack on Titan, Vivi, Moonrise legends. Within a week, fans are picking apart the opening sequence. They're catching things. Melted backgrounds, inconsistent line weights, geometry that doesn't match frame to frame. It's the same fingerprints diffusion models leave every time. And here's where Wit did the unthinkable. They didn't deny it. They didn't dodge. They came out and confirmed. Yeah, we used generative AI on background cuts in the opening. Took responsibility. Then they replaced the entire opening with a new version. No AI. An anime studio in 2026 had to apologize and redo an opening because fans could see the AI in the work. That's the story. Wit also said, quote, they do not authorize generative AI in any of their works going forward. Period. But here's the wild part. This is not a one-off. This is happening everywhere in anime right now. December, mangaka Boichi, the guy who drew Sunken Rock, the guy who illustrated Dr. Stone, quits X publicly, says he can't accept his work being learned from without his consent. Earlier this year, Cygames announces an AI studio. Fan backlash so fast they walked it back. Now they're explicitly saying, we do not use generative AI art in our products. That's a 180 in maybe a week. Same window, Toei Animation, like Dragon Ball Toei, One Piece Toei, Sailor Moon Toei, announces AI integration plans. Fans lose it. Toei clarifies AI won't replace animators, but trust damaged. And ongoing, the Pokemon Company, one of the most legally aggressive IP holders on the planet, getting absolutely flooded with AI-generated Pokemon. Thousands of unauthorized images per day. Even they can't keep up. So that's Wit, that's Cygames, that's Toei, that's Pokemon, that's Boichi. In the span of months, the Japanese government is drafting tighter AI disclosure rules. Public mood has shifted. Now here's what makes the story spicy. While all this drama unfolds, the anime industry is having the biggest growth spurt in its history. $30 billion, more than doubled in 5 years. International streaming, merch, theatrical, anime is winning culture right now. But the other side of the numbers? 38% of Japanese animation pros say they fear AI job losses. 64% of global anime fans worry about losing the human emotion in designs they care about. So, industry exploding, workforce nervous, AI both useful and threatening at the same time. That's the paradox. That's why every studio is wrestling with this in public right now. Okay, the fun part. The reason fans caught the Wit opening so fast? Because anime has its own visual fingerprints. And when AI tries to fake them, it gets them almost right. Which is exactly why the failures stick out so hard. The 4 most diagnostic AI tells in anime. Write these down. 1. The eyes. Real mangaka draw eyes with intentional asymmetry. One clean catch light. Pupil tilts toward the focal target. AI? Mismatched catch lights. Pupils pointing at slightly different angles. Sometimes bonus catch lights that don't belong. 2. Hands. Classic. AI loves giving anime characters 6 fingers. Fused knuckles. Hands clipping through clothes. Always look at the hands. 3. Line weight. Real hand-drawn anime uses variable line weight. Thick on the shadow side, thin on the lit side. The line itself does work. AI? Uniform thickness every time. Reads off before you can name why. 4. And this is the smoking gun on Wit. Frame consistency. Same character, 3 consecutive frames. Should look identical except for the pose. AI generates each frame independently, so you get drift, hair length flickers, eye shape morphs, costume mutates between cuts. That's exactly what fans caught in the Bookworm opening. 3 frames in a row, same character, 3 slightly different faces. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. So what does this mean if you, or your kid, love anime and manga and want to actually draw it? It means right now is the most consequential moment of your creative life. Not because the industry's in danger, it's thriving, but because the line between I draw a lot in my notebook and I can work professionally is being redrawn. Pun intended. The kids who build real fundamentals over the next 2 summers, structural advantage. The kids who use AI as a substitute for practice, they're going to age into an industry that explicitly rejects what they made. That's not me being dramatic. That's That's Wit Studio's literal stated policy. Alright, so what do you do with this? Go read the full breakdown on EliteAnimationAcademy.com. Link in the show notes. There's a tells decoder with side-by-side comparisons of all 6 AI failure modes, an anime path quiz that recommends your track in 60 seconds, a 12-item manga skill inventory that scores your fundamentals. And if you're in Florida, summer camps run June 1st through August 7th. Anime and manga is one of our most requested weeks. Chi Wang teaches it. 30 years in the comic industry. Started at Marvel as an intern in 1993. The real deal. That's the Pipcast. I'm Pip. Now go draw something.